59-year-old Anthony Figueroa thought he was meeting a 14-year-old girl in Azusa. He had no idea he'd been communicating with a decoy from the citizen group Creep Catching Unit, also known as the CC Unit.
CC Unit is catching a lot of backlash from a large group of people online as well as his supporters for posting a now deleted Instagram photo of him and Adam22, the founder of the No Jumper podcast, which hinted at a possible interview. The comments section from CC Unit's now deleted post was flooded with shock and disappointment. Users all over the internet are questioning if CC Unit knew about Adam's dark past or turned a blind eye to get a spot on Adam's platform, which has over 4.65 million subscribers. On September 28, 2023, Adam released the interview with Ghost from CC Unit.
The way Google works is these creeps, they upload the footages and the videos and pictures that they collect wherever they collect them from, and they store it onto their hard drives, or they store it into like a Google Drive or whatever, and then Google flags it. Google like picks up, like, scans it, and they're like, oh, like this is like suspicious. So then whatever Google picks up as suspicious, they then report it to the local PD of that IP address. So they know the IP address of wherever that thing was uploaded. Right. So they get the footages and they report it to the cops, and then the cops are like, oh shit, this is illegal stuff right here. Then they get a warrant, they go knock down their door, arrest them, search warrant, and then they're done.
Quickly upon publishing the interview, the comment section was filled with questions asking why Ghost didn't confront Adam about his past.
CC Unit don't know he got a predator right in front of him. I'm not gonna lie, doing an interview with someone that has allegations when that's your line of work is kinda crazy. This is his biggest catch. Thought Adam was gonna get busted? Again, LOL. He's there for Adam. CC Unit could have got the drop on Adam back when he was posting weird tweets.
Earlier this year, Adam22 was accused of being a creep after talking to a 16-year-old girl when he was just over 23 years old. Adam22 has since deleted a livestream podcast with official Perv Busters after they confronted him about allegedly talking to a 16-year-old girl when he was over the age of 21, which aired March 17, 2023. Although the podcast episode was deleted, a video taken by one of the members of the Perv Busters duo on Instagram was later posted to Twitter. The video, which has over 11 million views on Twitter, shows Perv Busters Jay and Dre Day confronting Adam22 over allegations that he dated a 16-year-old when he was 23.
We talking about the whole lust situation and everything, but I'll be a hypocrite if I don't address the situation that happened with you.
There is no situation with me.
The one where you was messing with the 16-year-old girl?
Never happened. What do you think happened? The article says
I'm going on
19 when I met her.
She was 19 when you met her?
Yeah. The article says it.
So, but what did you say?
I said that I spoke to her on the phone when she was 16 before I realized that she was.
All right, well,
that's how we catch a lot
that's how we catch him.
She didn't even know that she was doing something fucked up.
It don't even matter, but that's how we catch him.
You felt like you were gonna come on my platform and expose me though. Like, why?
No, it was just in the midst of the conversation. It was in the midst of he didn't. Hey, it's not on him on nothing. It was in the midst of the conversation.
But you came on my platform and spread lies like that.
Lies?
Lies.
Is it lies?
I mean, you could have done some research and figured out any.
Did you talk to her when you were 16?
For like 5 minutes when I was 21. I'm 39.
You wasn't 23?
I was. I might have been 21, right?
How you don't know? How you don't know if you was 21?
It was 20 years ago.
It still happened though, but we can't take that jacket off.
Wait, right?
We can't take that jacket off for nobody.
Right? You gotta go.
Hey man, let's go. Look, yeah, season 6, nigga. I'll keep the cut. All right, he kicking us out. Why you kicking us out, bro?
Because I don't appreciate you guys coming on my platform and spreading lies like that.
It's not lies. It's not lies. It's something that you admitted, though. Thank you. You was 23. She was 16. I'm a perv buster. What you think I'm here doing? I'm here on business. I'm a perv buster. You was talking to a girl. You was 16. I mean, she was 16. You was 23. Stop it. What you talking about? Oh man, we gotta get let out. Where Tone at?
This door right here.
Damn, come on, man. You think I didn't do my research, bro? You think I don't got the article?
You apparently
bro,
I got the pushing a fake narrative.
I got the article and all that, bro. Like, come on, man.
You read it.
I read
Maybe you'll read it.
Bro, you was 23, she was 16.
And we talked on
You was on the phone with her for what? You should have known. Why am I talking to a 16-year-old girl? Why am I talking to a 16-year-old girl? Stop it, bro. We gotta get let out. You on the phone with a 16-year-old girl, bro. What are you talking about? Damn, pedophile. Nigga, this shit crazy, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
After the confrontation went viral, people from all around the world started digging into Adam's dark past and were shocked at what surfaced. The podcast host known as Adam22 had tweeted some unsettling stuff about women and underage children. According to All Hip Hop, some of his older problematic tweets read, "Warning. The following tweets are graphic and may be found to be triggering for some.
My advice to any young girls out there, sleep with much older guys. Brendan and I are developing a new dating site for little kids. Tagline, for kids that just want to have S. Was just looking at a girl's Facebook pictures and kept going till the old ones when she's 15, and realized she's hotter than, LOL. What's with all these cute little girls adding me? Send me a message so I know who you are. Can any and all hot high school girls stop following me on Instagram? I have enough temptation in my life as is. So you're saying you wouldn't SA 11-year-olds D?"
After the viral video of Adam's past being exposed by official perv busters as well as his old tweets resurfacing, Adam went on to DJ Academics' podcast to tell his side of the story.
Of them. Okay. Yeah. So this is the big thing now, and I've been seeing this so much on my timeline. And we need full information, full detail.
Let's go.
It's basically, I think it's a description of an incident where you were in conversation with a young woman when you were younger, but she was underage. And a lot of people are saying you had sex with her underage and doxed her and exposed her picture, whatever. Just give us your side. And I mean, I have a couple questions. I'll probably have a couple questions as you go ahead.
Let's talk about it. All right. So there's one very specific, and I appreciate my fans and stuff who like to correct people on Twitter about this, but there's one very specific thing that I wrote on my blog back in the day where I was basically telling this story about this girl I met. I was basically seeing her for about like 3 months at a certain point, but like 3 years before that, we had both been on this message board, right? And, you know, she was always on there. She was always posting like pictures of herself and just talking to different people on there and everything like that. And I mean, there were not a lot of girls on this message board, and she was attractive. So, you know, she starts talking to me on MySpace, shit like this. Finally, we get on the phone. We talk for a little bit longer, and then she hits me with it. I'm 16. At this time, I was like 20, 21. Yeah. I'm like, you know, you just fucked me up because I can't keep talking to you. Like, even at that time, I was like, it's just, that's too much of a big age difference. Like, I can't fuck with that. Like, you know, it's looked down upon in America or illegal. And, you know, she was kind of upset that whatever. But, you know, I didn't talk to her for 3 years after that. And I seen a few people try to be like, oh, you were waiting out the 3 years. It's like, no, I didn't talk to her for 3 years because I got a red shirt.
Hold on. And you're going to have to correct me because, like, I've seen so much stuff. My sequence is probably out of order. Is this the same? Because I think in the blog post that I saw, and of course it's a popular joke now, but I think people are judging you because of the joke. I think it was something like, yo, if she's 16, I'm 16 or something like that.
Yeah, I had a quote where I said, I made a joke about statutory rape. And I said, you know, basically I said, if it's wrong, I didn't want to be right. But the thing is that I then proceeded to do the right thing. You know, I was very much like, you know, because I was feeling her before I realized that there was this huge age difference. And then I had to be like, nah, I can't fuck with you. But yeah, that was like the joke that I was making at the time. At the time, it seemed fine because it's like, oh, you could just joke around about shit like this. Obviously, me being 34 now, it doesn't seem that funny. But people, you know, and I also just want to say this blog that I had up, I had it online for about a year. And then I deleted all the shit, like the stuff about her and everything. I just deleted it, like, because it felt, you know, it felt kind of sus. I didn't want to have it online. But anyway, like, I want that to be the biggest thing I clear up on here is when people are like, oh, like, that's a common thing I see is he traveled to Canada to sleep with a 16-year-old.
So did you meet her? Did you meet her at all when she was 16?
No. I didn't meet her until I was 19 because I had this business meeting with this company in Vancouver, right? So I was like, damn, all right. Like, I hit her up. I hadn't talked to her in 3 years. She's like, yeah, you can stay with me, all this shit. So I just went there and I stayed with her. once she was 19. Again, once she was 19.
Okay, so people are believing that you slept with her at 16, but you didn't. You never saw her until she was 19.
I never even met her, and that's actually the crazy shit is that she put out a statement and said that me and her began our sexual relationship when she was 16, which is like...
Is this the Desiree girl? This is her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because she got emails on top of emails.
She does?
No, well, I'm seeing emails that look like she was writing to someone who was trying to expose it. I don't know what this is.
Probably, but she, I have emails too. Like there was only like a certain number of a certain percentage of our communication that was via email. Most of it was probably via like text back in the day that I certainly don't have access to. But yeah, I want to clear up that part first of all, is that I didn't even meet her until she was 19. So when she says that we began our sexual relationship at 16 or something, fuck out of here. It's absolutely 100% false. And if she's lying about that, what else is she lying about? That's all I'm saying.
All right. So I have like the I guess this is from 2010. I guess did you email her back in 2010? Because I think that's what I'm seeing, a thread.
You're on my page?
I'm on some Twitter. Like there's like a bunch of Twitters just like fully aimed to expose you or some shit. They have all type of shit blacked out and they have whatever.
So what are you looking at?
I'll pop it up on my screen, even though I don't know if you could see it.
I can't, but I guess I can open it up.
It starts with the email that she's like may have sent to you, and it says, "If you're gonna take the time to write our story, you might as well write it. You might as well have written it properly and factually." Okay, and I just want to go through it just one by one, for you to respond to each of them, because I want people to be like, oh, you and Adam are cool, so you just let him come on here.
Several of Adam's prior employees, friends, supporters, and fans drew a stance to never support Adam22 after the truth of his past came to light. Lil Pump, an artist who was at once close with Adam22 and brought Adam on his tour, had the following to say.
Adam don't know how to say shit about me. Shout out to user. And he knows, when I see his ass, it's on sight. I'm gonna knock out that pedophile for all of you. He already got charges. Like, if you go on Google and look up his charges, that man got a whole bunch of shit on him. But you know what? He can live his life. That shit don't catch up to him. But put me in the ring with that boy. I'm gonna knock that pedophile out quick. Yeah, Adam is 50. He was a 50-year-old fucking riding my dick while I was 16. I made him. That's my son. I'll help you. I don't need help knocking out a 50-year-old man who can barely move. But yeah, who else? Yeah, Adam. Adam the pedo.
Given the details from this video and Adam's past, what are your thoughts about CC Unit being interviewed on No Jumper?
What about your allegations about Big Pump? What about Big Pump? We don't even call him Lil Pump. Well, he was Lil Pump when you knew him, when he was 16 years old and you were filming him getting head. Remember when you filmed Lil Pump getting head, Adam? Remember when Lil Pump called you out recently for sleeping with underage girls? What about that? What about that? How come that hasn't been addressed?
We need everybody to smash the like. It's gonna take all of us. Yes, ma'am. I'm just kidding.
I think you do a good job. I really do.
Pretty cool that you guys did that. Thank you, Predator Catcher Drama.